We know that everybody who's created is made different and unique. Everybody's an individual. And just likewise, in your marriage, you have two unique individuals who have come together in one marriage. And so now it's like your marriage is doubly unique. And so your divorce is also going to be a unique situation. There's no divorces alike. Everybody thinks their situation is entirely different than anybody else's. And the truth is, there are patterns that develop in divorces. And we see themes that recur again and again, and kind of time frames in marriages when things break down. But your marriage is unique. And there are situations that you have to deal with a combination between you and your spouse and your children and your income and your job and where you live and where the kids go to school. All these things make your situation special. And so in our firm, we want to take a tailored approach to your case and make sure we look at exactly where you are, what you're dealing with, and the outcome you'd like to get. So we work our discovery process, we work the motions we file with the court, and the representation we give you in the courtroom to make sure that above all, you're getting a tailored approach to your case that isn't just, a fly-by-night internet operation, but it's somebody who's going to take time to listen to you and your concerns, follow what you need with the court, and then we go into court and fight for your best interest. When you're facing a divorce, it's scary enough. But then you also add to it, your family's changing, your finances are going to change, and you wonder, how am I going to deal with all this? The best ways you could protect your finances and your family are this. Be open with people. Don't try to hide things. Do everything you legally can to protect things, but don't try to be shady. Don't try to hide things. Don't try to influence your children negatively about the other parent. What you need to know is this. Above all, you are someone who needs to be responsible and respectful to the other party, and you need to be open and honest with the court. You need to treat your children with love and respect them by respecting the other parent. As you work through these challenges in your divorce, you can make it. We'll make it through it together. We've helped thousands of people make it through their divorce together through this process. No matter where you are in Alabama, we're able to help you, but you'll only get through this if you decide, I'm going to do the right thing in every situation. Clear communication is extremely important as you go throughout a divorce. First of all, with your lawyer, you need to be open and honest about everything. Don't ever let your lawyer be surprised in court. Make sure the good, the bad, and the ugly, they know it all. That way they can help protect you and your interest, okay? But then also, you may need to be open in all your communication with your soon-to-be ex-spouse. Y'all may share children together. You may share a home. You may share other assets, and you need to be open with them. You don't need to leave them in the dark. If there's a bill that needs to be paid that you don't have the money to pay, you need to make sure they know it. If the kids are going to be going on vacation with you, don't let them be surprised to find out 2 days before you leave. Be open in your communication. Be clear. Make sure you don't leave things open to interpretation. Just stand up for yourself. Be truthful, and make sure you're always clear in exactly what your intentions are. By its very nature, a divorce is complex and it's stressful. I understand that. And if you're looking to reduce the stress and the complexity of your divorce, here's a few things you can do to make this process, which is going to be difficult, at least a little bit easier. Number one, make sure you take care of yourself. Physically, spiritually, emotionally. Take time every day, maybe first thing when you get up in the morning, to take time to make sure you're centered and you spend time in prayer, you spend time reading a little bit, you spend time just quietly reflecting on who you want to be that day. And then financially, you need to make sure that you are not overspending. You need to take very smart steps about the way you save and you spend your money. And then, just emotionally throughout the day, you need to take time to talk to people who care about you and who are going to help you process these emotions you're dealing with right now. Financially, emotionally, and all these other ways, the complex and stressful situations can be better if you manage it. Don't let it build up for months and then have a blow up and then have to address some urgent situations. Deal with it as you go, and it's going to be a lot easier on you in the end. When you're going through this divorce, hopefully the only one you'll ever have to deal with, you want to be confident that you're going to be okay in the end. You need a lawyer who cares about you and your situation, and who also is confident that we have the skills to represent you in your difficult time. Couldn't be anything scarier to me than going through a divorce without knowing, does anybody really care about what's happening in my life? We care, we want to help you, and we're confident we're going to get you through this process to where you'll be a better person in a better situation at the end of this case.